What's up everybody, it's cwilyt back here with another video, and today I'll be doing something a little different. I'll be doing a fast food restaurant tier list here on stream if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is rating fast food restaurants based off of how good their food is, based off of customer experience, based off of my overall thoughts on the company. So, I'm noticing there's ads on the screen, so I do apologize for that, but Arby's, it's not healthy for you. I've only eaten there a couple times. A&W, I don't ever eaten there, to be honest with you. I've seen a couple of them before, but I've never eaten there, so I'm going to put them in the question category because I've never been there. And then, what's this one? Auntie Anne's, never heard of them, don't really know much about them. I'm just going to put them in the question marks. Yeah, so some of these definitely we'll get more in depth with, but there's some of them here early in the list that I have not been to. All right, so Boston Market, I have to put them at the question mark list because I've never been there. And now we're getting into ones I've been to. Okay, so Burger King. Burger King, actually, whenever I was first trying to get a job back in, I'm going to say, freshman year of high school, I applied for Burger King a couple times. Their food's really good, in my opinion. I like Whoppers, and I don't like their chicken nuggets a whole lot. Their fries aren't that good, but Burger King, I like their burgers, even though they do cost a little bit more money than some other places like, say, Chick-Fil-A or McDonald's, but I have to give Burger King a A. I know a lot of people would probably say B or C or D, but I haven't had any bad experiences with Burger King, and I like their food. Checkers, I've been there once, and it was pretty decent. Wasn't great, but it's pretty decent. I have to give them a B, though. And Chick-fil-A, definitely Chick-fil-A is a great place. I love their company. I like the story behind it, what they do. I've had a lot of people that work. I have a lot of friends, I should say, that have worked there, and they haven't had a whole lot of bad experiences other than, just every time I go there, there's so many people in the drive-thru line. It's insane how many people go through the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A. So every time I go inside, because the drive-thru is very narrow, side by side, just a long line. So that's why I don't go to drive-thrus at Chick-fil-A anymore. When I did DoorDash, I had a lot of deliveries that I did with Chick-fil-A. So Chick-fil-A is definitely goated. For now, I'm going to put it at S, deciding a personal favorite at the end. Chipotle, they were very healthy. I used to call it Chipotle, but nevertheless, I think Chipotle is definitely an A. If y'all are watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to hit that like and subscribe and goal by 500 at the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all subscribe. Now, Cinnabon, I don't think I've ever eaten there, so I'm going to put that in a question mark. Jimmy John's, now, they have some pretty good food. I will say it's a little overpriced, but it's not too bad. I have to give it a C. Dairy Queen, I've never eaten their food, but I've had their ice cream, and that was pretty good. I'm gonna have to give them a C. Dunkin Donuts, man, they've had a lot of interesting things going on with their company, and I don't like coffee, but I like donuts. Nevertheless, I've never really liked them compared to Krispy Kreme, so I have to give Dunkin Donuts. I'm gonna give them a D. All right, next one, I do not know what this one is, so I'm going to put that in the question category. El Polo, is that Polo Loco? I'm guessing that's a Mexican restaurant. I do not know, so I'm just going to give them a question mark. Five Guys. Now, Five Guys they have some really good fries. I will say I love their fries. I've been there about three times. The last time I went there, it was the same weekend I went fishing at Lake Norman, and I caught this huge catfish that was about like half my height. I've liked Five Guys. It's not really healthy though, so I have to lower it because of that, but I'm going to give Five Guys a B. Alright, next we got Hardee's. Now, Hardee's, I don't really like Hardee's that much because mainly some of their ads.
Well, I got you turning.
But not only because of that, but sometimes some of their food, I've eaten some of their food before, and I kind of didn't feel that good afterwards, especially their milkshakes. So I'm going to have to give Hardy the first F of the video. Next, I got In-N-Out Burger. Now, I've been there before when I went to California, and I loved it. It is pretty expensive, but In-N-Out Burger, definitely a great place, and it's only in the West Coast, unfortunately, but In-N-Out Burgers definitely go to, I have to put them in the S. Jersey Mike's, I've been there twice, and they were pretty good. I will say they were a little better than Jimmy John's, but they're not in the B category. I'm going to have to put Jersey Mike's in the C category. Next up, we got KFC. Now, KFC, they have this long-running joke about the rats going into deep fryers there.
Fast food chain is taking a licking for its finger-licking good chicken shaped like a rat. With photos and his receipt.
The manager actually freaked out to confirm that it was a rat.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, I've always loved their chicken. It's been really good, and same family gathering is a great place to go get a bunch of chicken. And I love their food though, nevertheless, even though they have some rat problems. Same thing with Popeyes. They've had some rat issues as well from what I've seen on the internet. So nevertheless, I have to give them an A. All right, Krispy Kreme donuts. I love their donuts. I have to give Krispy Kreme donuts a B. All right, Long John Silver's. I've eaten there twice, and I didn't like it that much. It's supposed to be a little bit of like a fast food / seafood little gig. But I've never been a huge fan of Long John Silver's. I have to give them a D. Next, we got McDonald's. Okay, so McDonald's, I've had some good and bad experiences with McDonald's.
With your next Happy Meal, get a free Ronald McDonald! You get to hang out with Ronald all day, all night. You're gonna have so much McFlippity-flappity fun with McFlippity-flappity.
Whenever I did DoorDash, a lot of the McDonald's were pretty fast, but some of them were rude. And I'd say a lot of rude customers. I've seen a lot of rude customers at McDonald's for sure. Popular fast food restaurant out there. But nevertheless, it's not healthy for you. And I haven't had a whole lot of great experiences with McDonald's. So I'm going to have to give McDonald's either a D or C. Let me think. I'm going to move them to D. All right, next we got Panda Express. And I love Panda Express. I've only had it maybe 3 times, but it's really good, I'll say. So I have to put Panda Express at number A. Panera Bread. I haven't eaten there in a long time, but Panera Bread is really good. I mean, a lot of it's healthy, even though they do have a lot of desserts there. So I'm going to put Panera Bread also at A. Next, we got Popeyes, and yep, I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier with KFC about them having a lot of rats in their deep fryers and all that, and their chicken sandwich, that craze that happened like 2 years ago, that wasn't that good of a chicken sandwich, to be honest with you. It wasn't that good, but nevertheless, Popeyes is, I've eaten there, I would say about 4 times. They're not bad, but they're not good either. So, you know what? I'm going to move them to D and put Long John Silver's at F. Okay, Quiznos. I've never eaten there, so I do not know. I'm just going to put Quiznos in the question category. Chicken Fingers, Raising Cane's, never been there. They're also in the question category. I've eaten there a couple times. They're pretty good. I like their desserts, but food-wise, no. I've dealt with some rude employees at Sonic before, so I have to give Sonic, I give them a D. All right, Steak and Shake, they're really good. They have a one beside the Concord Mills Mall in Charlotte that I've been to a couple times. I would say it gets really packed there on Sundays, but Steak and Shake, it's not they're not a bad place. And, I've seen customers be rude to the employees there, and I think it's a good restaurant. So I'm gonna give them a B. Subway. Now, Subway is my favorite place to get subs, and I actually went there last month. I might go there again this month. I've always liked their subs. I know some people don't really like them that much, but I like Subway, man. I have to give them an S. Taco Bell. Oh man, a lot of people. There's that running joke of having bladder problems after eating Taco Bell. I've never had that problem after eating Taco Bell, even though a lot of people I know have. And their food, I mean, it's not bad either, in my opinion. I have to give them a D. Wendy's. Now, Wendy's is definitely a great restaurant, fast food place, but I've had bad experiences at Wendy's, especially when I did DoorDash. I remember having to pick up orders there and them just taking forever and treating us really bad. I remember having, the employees get really mad at me for asking about when to go, if I could go inside to pick up the order so I could be able to deliver it on time. And they were really rude. So this happened a couple times there, and I didn't really like it that much. So the experience there has not been great, but not all Wendy's are like that. But the one from my hometown I've had bad experiences with. But nevertheless, I love their food. I like their baconators. So if judging by customer service and basically their food, I have to mediate that. So I have to put it at C. Let me think. It's a tough decision because I really like Wendy's food, but at the same time, I've had bad experiences with them. So I'm going to give them C for now. All right, moving on. I do not know what that place is, but it has a pretzel. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, I'm surprised they didn't put Buffalo Wild Wings on this tier list. But anyways, Whataburger, I've eaten there once, and it was okay. It wasn't great, so I'm going to put them at D. White Castle, I've eaten there twice, and it's pretty decent. I know there was a whole thing going around about them changing their name and all that, but I have to move White Castle to D as well. Put them right there. Now we got two more left. I do not know what that one is right there. So I can't tell what the name is. That's a problem. But if it's wings, then I'm putting wings at C because I love wings. All right, and then the last one we got is Zaxby's. I really love Zaxby's chicken. I always have. I wish they would have more of them open inside to dine in. Most of them are closed. It's been that way ever since the pandemic happened. They've not allowed many people inside of them to eat in, of course. And I've always liked the interior of them because they always had a lot of them have a lot of NASCAR stuff up on the walls. They have their wherever they're located, their sports teams memorabilia on the wall as well. And I've always liked their soda machine too. They're one of the few that have the Coke machine where you could get basically almost any soda and you could combine it and all that. So I think put at Zaxby's at S. So now it's my final decision. I have to choose who's my personal favorite. Okay, so just to review the list, I'm just going to review it one more time. Okay, anyone I want to put at F. You know what? I want to put Popeyes and Arby's at F, but I'm not going to do that. Panera, KFC, Panda Express there. Hold on a second. It didn't do what I was wanting it to do. And Chipotle moved over there. So let me move it. Okay, there we go. And now, personal favorite. This is going to be tough. In-N-Out, as I said before, I've only had it a couple times, or I should say twice when I was out west. But it was really good. Really, really, really good. For me, it has to be between either Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A. I don't think Subway is my personal favorite. But Chick-fil-A, I'm going to have to go Chick-fil-A as my personal favorite. As I've said before, I really like their food, even though I've had some experiences in regard to their drive-throughs. But other than that, they're a great company. I've had friends that worked there all a lot of great reviews. They're polite to their customers. They do their best for their customers, and of course, there's the memes about them always doing whatever the customer said. Yeah, that's my fast food tier list. So comment down below what you would change and what you would have for your tier list, and I'd be interested in hearing that. Now, if you haven't yet, also please like and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm on the road to 500 subs by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you all could go do that. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.